Yeah. I think so. I'm feeling a little bit envy.
It is a big challenge. That's why now I've become very aggressive into my YouTube. I've been changing so many things. Like I've invested, like just from January to today, for instance, I've spent almost over 8,000 on equipment for my office here. Just to make sure that I want to be very aggressive. I want to grow my YouTube channel 5 years to reach 500,000 subscribers. In the next 5 years to be able to be paid 5,000-7,000 per month. That means I can be able to say, okay, now I want to talk about Norway. I don't need to stay on my computer. I go to Norway. I'm going to the admission office of Oslo. I'm asking questions. I'm going to the department or Ministry of Education. I talk to the people. Those are the videos I want to do down the road. Like, I'm not sitting here. I'm going to the country. Cost of living. Let's talk about Norway. What is the food? Students, I'm interviewing the students who are there in their dorms, kind of that. Those are the next level I'm looking forward on my YouTube channel, how I want to grow to that big. Because there are not many YouTube channels from Africa of this type of content. Majority of the YouTubers in Africa are more kind of entertainment, comedy, sports, politics, news, those kind of whatever. But they are not content you can sit down, let's talk about resume, let's talk about job interview. You can find very few, like Wodemaya is doing very great job talking about someone coming from Africa, from poor country, but now is a millionaire. How did he build something? Or someone moving from one country to another. But there are not very many YouTubers in Africa of that content. So for my other goal is to make sure that we grow many people, to have so many YouTubers, like a lawyer, become a lawyer, also have a YouTube channel, not just for making money, but showing free education. You are a teacher, teach some online, you have university professors. Where are your lectures? You go to the Harvard professor, has teaching or whatever online, those classes, theories explained. Yeah, we want to have those kind of things also for many people in Africa. So that is my next goal, to encourage many people in Africa to have professional YouTubers in that way, to have many people writing books, if not necessarily to be academician. Each person has a story. Write the book about how to speak Swahili language, how to speak Igbo. Just write that small, simple book of 5-10 pages. Write it. Write the book about your life. Why did you get F in mathematics in primary school? What mistake did you do so that another person cannot do? So we want to have those kind of inspirational, even in your writing. So those are the things I'm looking forward to be able to do in my next chapter.
I wish you luck, and I hope it's a good challenge to give to yourself.
Yeah, so that is, it's a big challenge, but it helps me to to be alive, I think. Yeah. Something to look forward to.
What else remains if a man has the whole world? You know, challenges are important, and actually they make us feel alive. And it's good to put the bar so high.
Exactly.
You know, so that you always climbing and
yeah. So even if I don't make 100 books, I might end up with 50 books. That's not bad.
So 60 books.
Yeah. So for instance, like in 2019, in October 15, I said, do you know I can make YouTube seriously? For me, I opened my YouTube channel back in 2010, but I was posting maybe one video in a year or 2 videos in a year. It was not serious. But I said, okay, let me take this thing serious. So October 15, 2019, I said, I want to make it serious. So I went to the YouTube. How many videos should you post in a week? Someone said just 1 video, 2 videos. One person said, I post 1 video per day, every single day for 365 days. I want to see what happens. What other changes will happen? So I didn't find any person say, I want to make 500 videos. So I said, for me, usually, I don't want to have a smaller goal, like I want to buy a pen. I can buy that pen, that is not a goal. I want to have something challenging, something scary, something people tell me that is impossible. That's what I enjoy, to go challenging myself. So I say I want to make 1,000 videos. Remember, I was making how many videos per year? 1 to 2 videos. If I make a lot of videos, maybe 10 videos. So I said I want to make 1,000 videos in a year, which is impossible. obviously. But I need to force myself for my goals. Even if I reach 365, still that is impressive. Within a year, I was able to produce over 800 videos.
Wow.
And the impact was, I got almost over 45,000 subscribers. Wow. So, once I have the bigger goals, yes, I didn't reach, but if I could have, I want to have a goal for 100 videos, I was putting my bar very, very low. Putting 1,000 pushed me to 800. So I said I'm going to write 100 books. Yes, I might not reach 100. I might end up in 85. No problem.
Or you might end up 120.
Exactly. So those are the things myself, like I want to push myself to have something looking forward. What about you? Do you plan to live in Tanzania or in any other country later, or continuing there for now until you further notice?
No, I think I'm having a similar and opposite to your vision. I want to go back home at some point. So that's the thing, and I think at certain age, because I'm afraid of the jails for old people. That's what I'm afraid, going to home care.
Yeah.
And I would love to go earlier than now, but my vision, I want to stay in academia, I want to publish a lot, I want to do a lot of research, I want to write books, and this comes because, I have a small thing, I want to live forever. And to me, living forever is not going to heaven. Living forever is like 200 from now, someone will pick an old book, in the library and say there was a guy, he lived 200 or 300 years ago, and he said this. And that's how I'm going to live forever. So that's what I want. So what are the challenges? Going back home is impossible. First, there's no university that's going to give me a job. Though they're already offering me jobs.
Yes.
But I know home I'm not going to get the job. And even if I get, the thing will be, there's no funds for research. And I don't want to become, I call...
a teacher. Just a teacher.
Entrepreneurs, academic entrepreneurs. Going there and start chasing a consultant's job from UN or whatever, but because that's most of academics are doing, which to me is sad. So I don't see myself going home. No, where is home? That's the question. Going back to Tanzania very soon, but I would love to go as soon as these conditions for the plan of my life in the future. So and I think I don't believe anywhere to be home. I think where I'm feeling comfortable, I'm more of an adventurer than someone who wants to settle down and build an empire. I'm not an empire builder. So so it's a little bit vague, but that's how it's supposed to be.
Which is very good. But one of the advantages which we have experienced with the COVID is forcing the entire world to have more opportunities working from home. I can give you an example. On my organization, before the COVID, to be allowed even just 1-2 days I work from home, you have to produce so many things. Like, this is what I've been working for the whole day. For me, I say there was no trust if you be at home. Even when to get permission for me to go to work in Tanzania from working from home, I had to surrender $20,000 US from my salary. You say, okay, because you're working from home, whatever. So there are so many other things you have to go through. But when the COVID came, one of the advantages, companies now, they have so many opportunities, especially academic institutions, that you can do a lot of things from home. Even before the COVID, I've already started preparing my thesis, like a proposal. I want to do PhD because I say when I'm going to do YouTube and other thing from home, I need to do other things. One of the things I say I need to do PhD, not just for the matter of making money or something, for two reasons. Number one is many people when they're addressing me, I don't know, because of the online, how do I look? I don't know. But many people, they get confused. They call me Dr. Ernest Makuliro. Whatever, every time people are addressing me, and they have to apologize, you know, sorry, I'm not a doctor, whatever. So I want to have a PhD so that when you address me as a doctor, if you decide to do that, I don't need to apologize for something which I have already. So that is something. But another thing which is, when I'm doing teaching, yes, there are so many opportunities teaching in America here, from online or even community colleges with masters, because teachers from community colleges have master's degree, most of them. But I'd say I want to have more opportunities around the world. So I'm planning to do my PhD just like through online, something like that, my thesis, which I will be focusing on electoral system of the United States, presidential election. That's what I'm...
That's interesting. Yeah?
Yeah. So that is what I was looking forward to be able to look in just in the future. So 5 years, it is also might include PhD just to have something at the back in that way.